Hey YouTube, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have got a little bit of a weekend pass and I'm going on a little bit of a jolly. It is Sunday afternoon, probably, might be morning still, I don't know, and I am heading towards Newport here on the Isle of Wight to a little show called the Isle of Wight, I think it's called the Isle of Wight Classic Car Show, something like that. That gives you the gist of it. So I'm going to go and check out some of the cool old bikes. We've got a very thriving motorcycle scene here on the Isle of Wight, and that has been going on for many years. So there will be lots of cool old bikes, and hopefully we'll see lots of cool old bikes that are original to the Isle of Wight when they were brand new. So let's go and check them out and see what we got over here. What a lovely day it is. But first, I need to pay to get in, so it's £5 to get in, which is not a bad price, I suppose, for a show. And I don't normally have cash on me, so I've left my fiver at home, haven't I? So I've got to go and get that first, just to add a bit of faff. Luckily, plenty of twisties before I get to my house. Been home, I've got my dosh, and yeah, we're just heading straight now to I think it's the Island Riding Centre. It's a horse riding place anyway, here on the Isle of Wight near Newport, the county town. But before that, we're just going to have a little ride through Haven Street. People have mentioned in the video they want to see more of the island, so I'm taking you down some places and show you what's up. But this is Haven Street, and a lovely place this is. In fact, I used to live in Haven Street before we moved to the mainland about 8 years ago. As per usual, we're stuck behind a geriatric. Oh, going into the care home. Makes sense. It's a lovely pub, the White Hart. So it won't take too long to get there. It's not too far at all. I've seen loads of bikers out this morning, loads of scooterists as well, so I don't know if there's some sort of scooter meet going on as well. The more the merrier. shortly we'll be coming up to the Isle of Wight steam railway. So we do still have an active steam railway. It's not part of British Rail or anything like that, obviously. Is that British Rail still going? I don't know. But yeah, got a really nice place down there, museum and all that kind of stuff. Expect I'll take you in there one day. Busy today. Have a little blast down this road. We like that kind of sign. Nice bit of road. Not a very nice junction this, so I'm not going to take any risks. I could have an opening. Looking good. Let's do it. I've got flies pelting my helmet here. Never ridden down here before. It's nice. Huge bump in the road there though. Right, it's just round the corner, if my map in my head is alright. I think it's just in there. Oh no, that's the monkey place. It must be the next one. Oh, is this it? No. Next one. and go system by the looks of things. Yeah, never been here. Right, I think I'll just find somewhere to park, bung it in there. Got an audience reversing in here, so I don't want to hit anything. Mission accomplished. I'm not part of the show, am I? Maybe I am. No, these are all... No, they're all old. Oh God, I'm part of the show. Right, I'm pretty sure this is just the car park, so because I remember I have to pay, haven't I? I haven't paid anyone, so I assume I'm just in the car park. There's some rad bikes in there. We'll have a look at those in a little bit once we've been round inside, but I'm pretty sure I've got to head down here. Good turnout. Okay, here we are in some kind of horse riding arena. Guess they do horse lessons and stuff in here. And there's quite a few cool bikes in here, so I've not yet had a look around, so let's go and see what's what. Oh, there's some really old stuff over here. Now, you will notice a lot of the bikes might have DL at the end of the number plate. The last two letters in the number plate being DL means that it's an Isle of Wight registered car before they came HW back in 2000 or whatever it was. But yeah, if you see a bike with DL as the last two letters on the number plate, it's an original Isle of Wight bike. Pretty cool. This is the pre-1931 section. There you go, DL number plate. Original Isle of Wight bike. That is damn cool. 1922. Okay, this is a bit more me. 1915 Triumph Model H. It's unrestored and was used in World War I as a dispatch rider's bike. Love that. It's got an interesting exhaust system on there. Cotton. Matchless. I always thought AJS was a modern brand, but apparently not. It's okay.
That's a beauty.
Chopper style. I don't think I could ride with those handlebars. bit uncomfy for me, I think. Look how basic it is. $1952.
Well, that was the intention.
Yeah.
Norton Commando 750, made in England. Don't make them like that anymore. In fact, they do make Nortons again, don't they? But I think it's owned by an Indian company or something. Snazzy paint. What do you reckon? Should I get a classic bike to add to my bobber? What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments. Oh, look, MV Augusta. That's a pretty rad piece of kit. F4 1000. Bet that goes like stink. Okay, it's one solution to an overheating engine. Put your rad on the front there. Who needs a headlight? God, look at that engine on that. It says less than 6,000 of these were made. They just didn't do very well. BMW R80 ST. Very retro 80s style, isn't it? Triumph Trident. $1975 Triumph Trident. I was just chatting to the lady here. She was telling me that they moved to the island and it was knocked down into boxes, and when they moved over it was completely rebuilt from all the boxes and all the bolts and stuff replaced with stainless steel, and it does look good, doesn't it? And not too dissimilar setup to mine really, apart from the carbs there. Mine's got fake carbs obviously. Very nice. Greaves. Now this is interesting because my dad, my dad used to ride motorcycles a lot before I was born, and I got one photograph of him on a motorcycle, and it had L plates on, and it was a Greaves 125, I believe. It must have been, maybe it was different back then, I don't know, but it's not too dissimilar to this, but it was like a scrambler style, so quite fancy one of those, I think, and relive my dad's walking my dad's shoes for a bit back in the 60s or something like that. That's seen some action, that thing. Awesome. Nice BSA. James Cadet again, Isle of Wight Reggie. I've got R80. The other one, the rare one, was an R80 ST, I think. Bought it new, then sold it a couple of years later. I rediscovered it in a barn 4 years ago. Very good. Nice one, Mike Attrill, who restored it. Interesting little jobby on there. Oh, I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. Just like a 1967, 68 according to that. Oh yeah, this is more the style of bike my dad had, but it was a Greaves one. So I will try and sniff one of those out at one stage. Not here, but quite fancy one. Electric start, that must have been a feature back then, because it's even made a feature on the side sticker, on the side artwork, in 1972. So I assume the model before that had a kickstart. That's cool. I wonder if that's a stock colour. Scott. It's in lovely condition. This is it. Could this be the model? There was a lot of different models that look very similar to this, but Greaves Triumph. It's got a Triumph engine, so someone's done some kind of mash-up there, I think. Because they had Villiers engines, certainly the one my dad had, I'm pretty much sure had a Villiers engine. I'll have to ask him, but I like that a lot. I think that would look pretty cool in my workshop. Something completely different. Triumph T120 Thruxton with fairings. Very nice. God, this has got to be a little racer. Tiny little thing. What's going on here? Classic racer from the mid 1970s, 49cc. Excellent. Don't need a big engine. I think they're pretty sure they allowed bikes up to 1999, so this one's just about scraped in. Dynamite number 005, not sure what that means. Not up to speed with race bikes, but it's cool. Someone definitely likes the Joga here. How cool. Love it when people go and do something out of the ordinary. Ducati Mechanica Bologna. Awesome. That's a really nice neck. God, it's got like a little window so you can see what's going on with the gearing, transmission and stuff in there, or whatever. I'm not a mechanic. Interesting.
I was behind the person that she said that it was gone over.
Lovely. Right, I'll be the first to admit I have got a bit of a short attention span when it comes to these kind of things, so I'm going to go and check out what's in the car park, because more often than not, or quite often, you find the interesting stuff in the car park, so let's go and have a look. Something for the horse lovers. Park now, lots of bikes still here, everyone loves having a chat, don't they? Let's go and have a look, see what's going on here. Not sure how I feel about those three-wheelers. I would really fancy having a go on one. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments. It's a lot of Royal Enfields. They've saw some of they've sold a whole bunch of these bikes recently, which is great. Quite partial to a Royal Enfield.
They're made in Germany, and the new one's 60 grand now. So you end up with a 1.5 turbo, Mitsubishi automatic.
Not going to lie, just had to have a little sit down. I have managed to redo my back in. Nowhere near as bad as it was last time. It's not a trapped nerve thing, I've just done my back in. I took my lad to the cinema, and it's quite a rickety old cinema. We got like the Odeon or whatever it is, and we've also got a local town style cinema. It's £4 or something to see a film, so you can get the idea. But the seat was a bit shafted, and I had to sit in it for 2 hours, and when I stood up, my back was done in again. So that's been going on for over a week. But anyway, I've had a little sit down, so I'm going to go and check out the rest of these bikes. Everyone seems to be heading off now. Nice Harley trike just there. What's that? Shadow, Honda Shadow. Would have been a right beast back in the day, I'd imagine. Just like that, I've got no idea what it is, but it just looks cool. Me like. Oh, here we go. Another bobber. Very nice. Lovely Royal Enfield there. Continental GT. Ah, Street Scrambler. Love those. Look at those bars on that. Wicked. Do you like that? These are really cool actually. Love some of these Yamaha bikes. That's got such a cool look to it. XSR Tribute. Lovely. Definitely ride that. That, on the other hand, whilst it looks amazing, not beer gut friendly for me, I'm afraid. So I'm out. Looks wicked though. Street Twin. Triumphs just look rad, don't they? Look at that. Have an MV Augusta. And this one should be inside really, that's wicked. Another original island bike. This is an interesting feature. This must catch some kind of transmission fluid or something like that. Very bizarre. It's not catching all of it. Look at that, that's wicked. Seems to be signed by Kenny Roberts. If you know who that is, let me know please. That is cool. Bonneville SE. Oh, this Kawasaki is great. That colour is amazing. Look at that. Z900 RS. I'm sure I've seen another guy on YouTube. It's got one of these. Missington Flyer or something like that. I think he's got one. That looks wicked in the flesh. Look at this old Triumph. So cool. Ah, Speedmaster. It's a two-seat version of mine. Nice. Very nice. Those handlebars are bonkers, aren't they? Like the colour, it's actually very similar to the tank colour on mine. Oh, we like that. That's the best one here. Right, I hope you've enjoyed that. Yeah, it's quite unusual for me to come to classic bike things, but I have to say, I like the really modern stuff and I like the really old stuff. Not so much the 80s stuff really, but it's definitely growing on me, seeing some of these real retro machines. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, please do stick around and subscribe, give us a like, and let me know in the comments which your favourite bike was. I've got some more show stuff coming up. I'm going off to the Bike Shed show in London in about a month's time, so I'm going to have a nice weekend up in London, so I thoroughly look forward to that. But in the meantime, thanks for watching.
Catch you next time.